Hey everybody, I don't know if you can tell, but we're having some kind of extreme weather here in Oakland. A couple of days ago we had a cyclone. We're having a pretty significant storm tonight, but I'm here at the shop, so I thought it would be a really fun night to work on some of our knives, especially since there's not much else we can do, or I can do rather, in this moment. So I'm gonna have some fun, and I'm gonna throw those knives in. But before I do, I just wanted to remind you why we're doing this. So I found a couple of these knives left over from students in previous classes, and I had the idea of having you bid on knives as I make them so that you can see the process of the knife being made, and that we can raise a little bit of money for Black Oak Wilderness School. Black Oak Wilderness School provides outdoor and experiential education to students from historically excluded communities. So when you bid on a knife, or when you buy a class, or when you buy merchandise or anything like that, a part of your purchase goes towards supporting younger students who wouldn't otherwise be able to afford to go out into the wilderness to go camping or to have outdoor education at all. So thank you so much for watching the videos, and for bidding on the knives, and for taking classes. You're a wonderful community. I'm so glad that you're here watching this and participating in this with me. So thank you again. But without any further ado, let's get started. I'm going to show you what we're going to be working on now. So in our previous sort of episode, I showed you a couple of the knives. We cleaned them off. One is like mostly sort of profiled, the other is very, very rough. So I'm going to show them to you now. I'm going to get them in the forge. And because there's a ton of noise, today is just a good day for you to watch me work on the forge. So I hope you enjoy it. I'll be right back. Okay, so just to remind you, knife number one. This knife was roughed out by somebody. We ended up cleaning it up, and if you watch some of the previous videos, I showed you some of the small details that need to be quote-unquote hammered out, pun intended. You can see the tacoing in the knife here. That all needs to be worked out, and I've made a line because our handle is way, way, way too long. So one of the first things I'm going to do tonight is we're going to zip that off, which is super fun. I'm going to turn the lights down low and use a diamond grinder, cut-off grinder. It makes a ton of sparks. It's super pretty. And I'm going to show you what we do with this end piece. Number two. It's a pretty rough knife, but it has a lot of sort of opportunity to become anything. Very little work has been done on this. There are some imperfections for sure, but definitely nothing I can't just hammer out in a little bit. So I'm going to throw these in the forge. I'm going to get to work. So my next shots are going to be of the anvil, and hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm working on the anvil as I work. So let's get these in the forge, okay?